So immediately you feel the cold when you come in. It's an incredibly well insulated building. It's really warm outside in the 80s and it feels like it's in the 60s in here. It's very chill. I think you would want, if you were going to live in it, you would want a 2-burner. Definitely at least a 2-burner. Hey girls, what do you think? Is it cold in here?
Yeah, that's nice. Paige has live vest. I have.
Okay, so I think your bed is upstairs.
Yep.
So take your stuff upstairs.
Okay. Can we get dressed? I might need something to clean off my skin, like, because they are kind of dirty.
Now they do have trees over the house, and so that will definitely account for a lot of the shade and the cool. But I just want to see what the difference in the space is when you don't have the Murphy bed down. Girls, do you have pillows up there?
Yeah, 2 pink ones.
Okay, I'm going to put the Murphy bed up really quick, and we're going to see what difference. Do we feel like there would be any way to get a table in here, for instance?
Paige, we aren't getting dressed to go right now.
So those are super pretty. That's really pretty.
Well, can we get dressed right now?
Yes, up there where you're not going to be naked.
Okay.
So if you had like a table that would lift up here, and like for instance, you can see that they have stacking chairs here.
Mm-hmm.
Stacking chairs, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That's the one thing I'm kind of missing in this space is we have nowhere to eat. There's no eating space. I love the doors because they don't take up any space. Instead of swinging out like this, they close like that.
Sliders, almost pocket doors.
Yeah, and so that's not taking up any space.
Which accesses your closet, which I never saw before.
Which is not very big. This would be, I think, let me see. There's a little bit of storage here in these drawers.
You're completely naked.
You're completely naked? What I want to see is how much storage there is up here. Is there enough storage up here that the girls could have their clothes? I also like that it has a railing. If I'm going to have my kids up on top of, what are these called?
Loft.
The loft, up in the loft, I need because the girls get disoriented at night. I'm actually not terribly confident that I want Kaya up there tonight.
Or either one of them?
Because there's this tiny little spot right here where if they tried to get down.
Yep.
So that's my decision. If I had a full rail or a pony wall here, I would be comfortable with the girls being up here. But I think that with Kaya's trend in kind of sleepwalking when she needs to be going potty and Paige falling out of her bunk, I think we're going to have the girls sleep in the Murphy's bed.
No.
And John and I will take this upstairs one because I really don't want any broken necks. An RV park and...
Oh! What was that?
Paige, are you okay?
I didn't know where the step was.
Okay.
It's okay. Are you okay?
Right.
Okay, so I think a Murphy's bed is great for kids because you can put it up during the day to allow them play space. And I do think that a loft is for adults until you get up to maybe a teenage age, just because I think that coordination and nighttime moving skills are important to kids. Anyway, the lighting up here is amazing. I bet that you would have a great draft going through if you were to open them. This is a full-size bed. I think John and I are really going to enjoy this because it's about the same size as our RV is, with just a little bit of a walkway here. So I know that I sleep better when we sleep in that smaller bed with just a very enclosed space. So I'm kind of excited to try it tonight. Aren't you? I have plenty of head space. I'm not sure that John would. This would be more of like a solely sleeping loft. Although we're the same height with our waist, aren't we? It's our legs that are different.
Probably.
There's some storage there. I think this is extremely wasted space.
Yes.
That hole there is extremely wasted. I would definitely close almost all of that off. I would close it off to the point where I couldn't, just barely enough space to get up the loft. So you have to have it open because you need to be able to get a bed in and out. But I would put it on hinges or something so that most of the time this space was an open storage place, because then you could put your clothes here, you could store your shoes here, and it would be doable, it would be livable. Yep, that Murphy bed thing is not my favorite. I know it's saving a ton of space, but I feel like there's no like living room. Like nowhere to sit, nowhere to cuddle, nowhere to rest when you're not sleeping. So far, the bathroom is incredibly roomy, at least for RV standards. They have a shelf here that I could put my makeup on.
Just trying to set. Go ahead.
And it has a tankless water heater, full shower, and then, isn't this nice? We have towels. Hey, do you want to show me pulling down the Murphy bed?
Yeah.
Okay,
So lift, fork, so it goes all the way up. Good. Okay. Pull. Make sure that leg's
yeah, just don't drop it.
Dad, guess where I am?
Shoot, that's a giant queen king size bed right there. I guess where you are. You're right behind the stairs.
Hey, Paige, peek your head out and tell me if it's warm.
It's warm.
Honey?
Look, warm. I don't like how kind of warm that it is. It's lukewarm.
Did you turn it hot all the way?
Yeah.
So the sink is a little bit weird. It's very shallow, so the water splashes out. And with the tankless water system, you have to turn it all the way to the right, and not very much.
To run a low draw so
to
that
run-
it gets hot water.
Say that again, Kaya. Daddy, did you catch that?
Not a troll as in a troll that gives mean comment, as in a troll as in a fairy tale troll.
Yeah, that kind of troll.
This is nice.
And it has, okay, so it's got 4 settings. And it is, as far as the kitchen itself, it is not ideal unless there is just 1 or 2 people. Definitely.
Which is the
Because
same as the RV.
yes, your counter space is very small. You see that in order to brew tea and then put honey in it and then fry breakfast together, it gets very crowded very quickly.
Well, and if you had a table in the living room, it would mean that you'd be walking between the workspace and the table if you wanted to be able to use that space. And there's not really room for an island like we did in our last kitchen. Okay.